thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to do some lunch prep. There's nothing worse than starting out the week or starting out the morning without a lunch, without anything to eat. Then lunchtime comes around and then you're stuck at the office or stuck at your desk and you're not able to get out and get anything. So today we're going to go through some simple things that I've come up with that work really well for us. I bought these containers a while back at the Dollar Tree. I don't know if they still have them or not, but they slip really nice and easy. They're long and narrow, and they slip really easily into my refrigerator all in a row. I have one that I label Monday because Monday is usually for the start of the week. If I have anything left over from the previous week or anything that needs to be eaten first, I always make a Monday bin. Well, that's the one we start with first of all. I also have an assortment of little containers here. I have these that hold hard-boiled eggs, 5 of those, and cottage cheese is a staple in the weekly lunch. So there's a cottage cheese container, a little container for carrots or celery cut up, a small container for nuts and seeds. Usually pickles and olives are a fun thing and easy, very easy to take for lunch. And those can go in a small little snack size bag. I get these at the Dollar Tree. And then I have this egg cooker. This is amazing. My daughter recommended this and it's by the Dash brand. And the eggs just turn out perfect every time. I also set out some spoons and napkins, some bottles for tea. These are from Walmart and they're only $1. Okay, let's get started in the lunch prep. First, we're going to start with this little egg cooker, which I just adore. Not only is it super cute, but the eggs always turn out terrific and they're easy to peel, which is very important. There's no point in making hard-boiled eggs if you can't get them to peel. I got this little egg cooker. It's the Dash brand, as I mentioned earlier, and I got this on Amazon. It was only about $16. So what they have you do is take this little tool here and poke a little hole in the bottom of the egg. And it comes with a little stand. You just set it in there. And just go around and do all these eggs really quickly. Just takes a minute to do that. Now they don't recommend, well, I use distilled water in the egg cooker, and you can just use regular tap water or bottled water, whatever you prefer. But I use distilled water because I think it keeps it cleaner and helps it wipe out easier. So that's it. You just put the eggs on there, and then they have a little fill line on the cup. You can do soft boiled, medium, or hard boiled, and I prefer the hard boiled, especially since I use this a lot to make deviled eggs. It just works out really well. Just fill it up to the line. Pour it right in the center. And you just set the top on. You don't have to latch it or anything. They recommend just setting on there loosely. And then we'll just plug it in. Plug it in, push the button, and there we go. It's that easy. Now I'm going to make some tea. That takes the next longest. So I keep the tea in this little container here from Walmart Meat. I just take the tea bags, and it sure is nice to have this lunch when it's, when it's morning and you're rushing around trying to get ready to get out of the house. And then I just take a stapler and I actually just staple the little tags together so that they don't fall down into the pitcher. And this tea is just regular Lipton tea. Just use tap water, and it brews right here on the counter, right at room temperature. Doesn't take very long at all. Just fill it up. put the lid on, and there you go. That easy with that. Okay. So what I do is I just set my containers right out. 5 for the week. And of course the Monday one is first. We want to make sure we don't have anything left from this week. Usually if I'll have an extra hard-boiled egg or a little cottage cheese or something to use up from the previous week, I'll just go ahead and put that in the Monday one so it's the first out the door. And then just go through and grab some pickles, and 1 pickle in a bag. Elastic snack pickles. And I always take a cold lunch. There's not, you have too many people around the microwave at lunchtime, and there, this way if somebody's, using that or is busy in the lunchroom kitchen, you can just grab your lunch out of the refrigerator and sit down at your desk and enjoy your lunch. Okay, there we have the pickles. Just close these up and put 1 in each bin. And I usually, it doesn't really matter, but I usually start out with the things that can sit at room temperature just a little bit while I put this together. So next we'll do some nuts. Some nuts and chocolate chips, and I have a few nuts here that are left, just a little bit left in each bag. So what I'm going to do is just pour them into a bowl and mix them up and make a little healthy trail mix out of them. Put them all in, just whatever you have left over. Some peanuts, add a little bit of those in there. You could also pour all these in a larger bag as well. Put some chocolate chips in there, dark chocolate chips, to add just a little extra treat to the lunch day. Maybe have this last as a dessert. Then I'll just get a spoon and mix this up. There we go. It's like, how easy is that for a healthy snack? Okay. You got the little, these are some really nice little containers I got at the Dollar Tree. They have a lid that fits really secure. And they came in a bag 4, so 4 for $1. And what's nice, the eggs are right there cooking. And what's nice about the eggs is they're going to just go off. The timer will go off and they'll come out perfect. I won't have to watch them. I won't have to set a timer. It has a built-in self-timer. There we go. And then, of course, whatever trail mix I have here left, I will just put in next week's, put in a little bag for next week. So, and these go right in the bins. Just go right down the line. And once you've done this a few times, it just comes really quickly. It just comes together really fast and is so easy to do. Just set aside a little bit of time and work right down the list. Okay, the next thing I have are carrots. This week are going to be carrots because we have some carrots that need to be used up, so always try to sneak a little vegetable in there when we can. And I just grab a little bowl and peel them right into the little bowl. Okay, and that's it for the carrots. Okay, and normally I have cottage cheese every week, but my local Walmart was out of cottage cheese this week. So Instead, we'll be just taking a yogurt. So we have some yogurt here, and these are great. Pick these up and they just drop right in the container. Drop them right in there. And then, here we go, take a napkin, roll up a napkin and a spoon. You want to make sure you have that for your yogurt or cottage cheese or soft item. And then a cheese stick. A cheese stick is so easy to take for lunch. Now the only thing I don't do ahead of time is the sandwich. I usually take just a half a sandwich with some ham and cheese, nothing fancy. But I do the sandwich the night before when I'm pulling out everything for dinner and getting the dinner going. Once I get that put on, I just grab the bread and ham and cheese and whip up a quick little half sandwich and drop it right in the bin for the next day. That way it's ready to go as well. You don't want to make that too far in advance. You don't want to have soggy bread. So just put that in there the night before. And of course you can do this with anything. You can use pretzels or crackers or anything like that that you prefer. Trade out any of these items. But the most important thing is just having it ready to go. And it doesn't have to be difficult food. It can just be really simple, easy things that you can put together. Maybe at the beginning of the week on a Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. Just pull it out and get it put together, and there you have it. Okay, it looks like the hard-boiled eggs are done. So we just turn the eggs off and just let them sit for a few minutes. And then they'll be ready to put into some cold water and to peel. Okay, and then while the eggs are cooling, we'll just pour up the tea. There we have it. Okay, now the eggs have set for a little bit, so we'll just take them and put them in a bowl with some cold water. Then we can peel them and pack them up for lunches. Okay, and here's how the lunch bins fit in my refrigerator. They line right all up right here in a row. And then of course we take the Monday one and we put the Monday one first in case there's anything from the previous week that needs to be used. So there we have it. And then the night before, all we'll need to do is make a sandwich and put a sandwich right on top of the bin. The next morning, we just grab the bin out, put it in our cooler with our ice blocks and our drinks, and we're good to go. Keeping all of your lunch containers in one place makes it very convenient when you're getting them out to do lunch prep or when you put them away at the end after washing them. Of course, this lunch prep method works well for anybody in the family. It's great for kids, and kids can help put it together themselves. Maybe set out the containers or even put it in their lunch box the night before, have it ready to go, and they can add their favorite things. Now, of course, if you have certain types of fruits and things that you don't put in the refrigerator, a banana or something of the like, you could easily just set that with your lunch box the night before, and that way you'll be all ready to put it in so you don't forget it. I hope this video was helpful and useful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.